Hey Taurus, I'm Lucy Ravenstone and welcome to my channel. This is the reading for April 2022. I'm doing it in part 1 and part 2. So this is part 1. Feel free to check out part 2 if you want a further insight into this reading. I already shuffled for you and did all this intro, but my laptop kind of decided it had other plans, so we can just jump straight into it. Oh, you've got an octopus. I have my 2-year-old, I have all my children at home at the moment. It is evening. I don't have a watch on. So anyway, going straight into it. We are starting off with 4 of Cups. So the first thing that I see on this is the guy focusing on the cups at the table. And this is what it feels like for us. I feel like we're focusing on the wrong thing during this time. It feels like there's something that needs your attention. Actually, it just feels like something sad in the background here. And we're focusing away from that. But I do feel like we're feeling the stress of that sadness in the background here. I feel like there's something that's going to need our attention, and I don't think we're going to be happy about it. Next we have the Hangman Reverse. So it definitely feels this sense of feeling stuck in something. This doesn't feel like it's entirely our own kind of energy that we're stuck in. I feel like we are taking on someone else's energy. Sorry, he's hanging off a chair. I'm trying to hold him so it doesn't fall. And it's giving me this sense of feeling trapped to a situation. Interesting. The next card is the Moon of... it's the Moon, sorry, but it's reversed. I'm feeling that we are feeling kind of like... As a Taurus myself, to me, I'm really resonating in this energy, and I can apply it to my own life situations going on currently. I feel like we feel put out by this negative energy that we're having to go through at the moment. Feeling like it's making us be a more harder version of ourselves. Perhaps we are kind of having to show kind of a cold version compared to like the natural, warm, loving vibes that we're used to giving off. I feel like even though you are coming across as this strength, as this strong one, what is underneath is this vulnerability that is kind of hidden right now. You're not really showing anything. I feel like you're not showing any weaknesses. I kind of think like you're being wary not to show any weaknesses. I know, and it's raining. I hope you can hear me, else I have to record this all over again. Let's see how we get along. So I'm just going to see what else I have from this column, because we are really getting through this reading really quickly. Let me bring the mic a little bit closer maybe. It's been raining non-stop the last few days. Like the light, like it's only, what time is it? It's 5 o'clock and it's already just so dark because of the lighting. So I'm having to use my bloody lamp to turn aside. Winging it, Taurus. I'm winging it. That's how I live my life. We just wing it and adjust to whatever comes at us. So yeah, I definitely get the sense from this moon. Like the moon can be kind of like we're going through a phase right now. It insinuates this. With it being reversed, I feel like the dark side of the moon energy here rather than full moon energy. So be aware to like kind of look forward to the dark moon, the new moon, which I think is towards the end of the month. I mean, we're coming into a new moon now at the end of April as I'm recording this. Actually, I think it's the 1st of April that it's the new moon, so I think it'll be the end of April where we'll be getting the next one. Sorry, I never remember dates and things like that. I kind of wing my practice and things. I know what's coming when it's coming and when I'm experiencing it. So yeah, look out for that time of year, because I feel that time of the month, I feel like this could be more of a lucrative time for us where we can maybe be a little bit more allowing ourselves to feel ourselves. But up until this, I feel like coming into April, we're going to be coming into this energy where we're just feeling trapped into a situation, trapped in a scenario, trapped in our dynamics maybe. 2 of Cups is the next column. This 2 of Cups is just, it's kind of relationshipy. I feel like you have ups and downs here. Or something within this relationship is spiraling. It can be multiple aspects to it, but there's a relationship that's spiraling. And I'm getting this loose grip actually with this 2 of Cups. Normally when you get a 2 of Cups, you're seeing a coming together of people. It is reversed, and it feels like a loose grip. So I feel like there's nothing grounding in this, nothing kind of secure. And that for us, again, leaves us in an energy where we're not feeling completely safe. But then we can lead on to Ten of Pentacles. Now, Ten of Pentacles is that community, is that unity kind of card. I feel like this is loyalty. This is a coming together. I do get a sense of a kind of a pairing. This could be that, again, to here it's kind of like loosening a grip. Maybe you're loosening a grip on one relationship and moving into another, or one area of your relationships is loosening while another is strengthening. But that's what I'm getting kind of from these two cards. It does feel like loyalty is big here for us, Taurus. No matter what we're going through, I do feel like loyalty is still by our sides. Even if we don't feel secure in it, loyalty is there. Then we go from the Ten of Pentacles to a Seven of Pentacles. This Seven of Pentacles is really giving me the looking on the other side vibes. If this is two relationships, I am kind of getting this, you're wanting to go onto the other side, so moving away from one to another. I could definitely see that being a situation here for us, Taurus. I just see looking onto better and brighter things. I feel like we are done being in this energy and we are looking to move forward. I get this energy of curiosity onto the other side. I feel like you are just ready to move on. And actually, she's giving me vibes of looking over with purpose, like she wants to be that other side now. Like, I'm done in this side, I'm moving on to the next side. This is the energy I'm getting here. So I feel like something gives us this kind of grief that is going to put us into a situation, and I can't wait to see the crossing energy with this on part 2, because I feel like this is it. Like, you got that Seven of Pentacles crossing energy of being like, I've had enough, I'm looking onto the other side now, and what is the other side of this fence is more fertile, there's more prospects there, because what's behind us is kind of giving us some kind of tension. That's how I'm reading this Seven of Pentacles for us. And I feel like it's because we are wanting to be able to be standing in our garden and seeing it fertile. And I feel like the garden we're stood in at the moment has quite a few weeds. The grass is overgrown, and it needs to be sorted into this new. I feel like we're just ready to move into that next garden. So kind of that new chapter vibe. Let me pull a couple of Archangel Michael cards for us to help us with this side of the reading. Give us a little bit of guidance around what we're going through. Shield yourself, so make sure you are protecting your energy. That is the massive vibe that I was getting in the beginning. And be gentle with yourself. This is reverse. Pay attention with the Archangel Michael cards. So this is really saying, realize that you're vulnerable, realize that you're doing the best you can, and to shield your energy. Don't allow other people to influence how you're feeling. Don't let that become you. Make sure that you are checking in with all of your protection methods. Make sure that your aura is fully protected, so that you are staying true to yourself, and that you are staying, I want to say, make sure you're staying on your side. I kind of feel like you need to be strong with your resolve and be kind of like your own best friend is what I want to say. I feel like protecting yourself in a way where you're making sure that you're staying true to your best interests, which is kind of interesting to come through like that. Again, pay attention. Positive thoughts create positive results. This is basically saying, again, get rid of that negativity. Try and make your main focus be on the positives. Try and rise above the opinions of others, the negativity of others around you. Create the energy that you want to bring into your new garden. Be that energy. What we are and how we feel is what we put out into the world. It's what we attract to us, and I definitely am feeling that vibe. Protecting our energy and make sure we are taking care of our needs during this time, because it does feel very kind of just dragging you down if you let it. Moving on to the next column. So how I've kind of been vibing these readings is like it's kind of like beginning of April to the second half of April. So coming on to the second half of April, we have Ace of Wands. Now this is kind of like a spark of something happening is what it's giving me. I kind of get, I feel like something's gonna kind of, it could be a meeting, but it could be an event, or an occasion, something that is positive for you, which could spark some inspiration, spark some movement, give you a kind of insight into how you want to grow your new garden. I hope you like that analogy. So we're growing our garden here, and this is kind of like, I feel like this is a nudge in the right direction. Take it slow. We are not the fool. We are making sure that we're not jumping in naively. We want to be using our minds and be level-headed during this time. But I do get this sense, like a craving to be adventurous. It's a beginning of a journey still, and I feel like this beginning of a journey is going to be dragged out and be for some time. So sit in it. Sit in this new beginnings. Don't expect to go straight on to the next setting. I feel like as a Taurus myself, again, I can be very rushing into things. I think that's my Aries moon that makes me be a little bit reckless because I want to get to next level. I always want to be at next level. And this card is sort of saying, like, don't do that. Let yourself just sit in this moment and kind of take it easy, take it slow. This is movement as well. This is not you not going anywhere. It's just easing into it and kind of enjoying the moment, enjoying the journey. We have Two of Cups reversed. Again, the Two of Cups is a coming together of people. This is how I see it. Kind of ideals and relationships. This could be a coming together, but I kind of get a sense of disappointment somewhere here. So keep that in mind. Some of you may be getting a disappointment. But this could be, like, I feel like as well, for some of us, it is a dream to have a connection with somebody, for coming together. Now, this can be something that exists right now, and we're hoping to be able to, and this is what I got from this Ace of Wands, this meeting. So this very much could be able to take your time into this meeting and take it slow. Don't rush into anything. Don't go in it with expectations, you know, that kind of vibe. But it is giving me this kind of meeting. So upright, this is what we would see. Is a coming together of people, and it's very exciting. I am getting some kind of hesitation or something here with that card. Perhaps something might get in the way or make it a little bit... See, there's just dynamics here to this meeting. I do feel like for some of us it could be like we might not get this meeting, or there's something might not happen for us. But I feel more so that it's... adapting to situations is more of the key. You might have to adapt to a situation in order for it to come into being, in order for it to be to happen. Okay, then we go into Page of Wands energy. So Page of Wands, let me just wipe his hand. Oh dear, there it is. What have you been touching? Right, don't touch. Okay. Shh. We're trying to do readings. Mummy's got to talk to them. It is raining though, very clever. Page of Wands energy. She gives me passion. So this to me, like, moving on from a meeting, I can get this energy being really good. It makes us gives us this little bit of passion moving forward and direction. We're ready to grow something now. This is what this feels. And I do get this sense of you being worried. We have Page of Pentacles in reverse next. And I feel like you're worried about financials. You're worried about being able to provide is a way. Like, so maybe here something to do with our finances could be an issue. Because I get this drive to move forward and to create something. But also kind of worrying about how we're going to create this thing. Next we have Seven of Cups, and again I had this with Aquarius as well because I'm redoing Taurus, and with Aquarius it gives me the same vibes. It feels like, you know, you are wanting to create something you have created before, only this time you're wanting it to be better, bigger, better. It could be that you're working on something that has already been it is created, and you're trying to make that dynamic so it is better. I'm definitely getting the sense of wanting it to be sweeter than it was, that kind of vibe, or hoping for all that we desire to come into place. And it is kind of a balance of two things, and not a balance, that's the wrong word, kind of like a this and that kind of thing, and it feels like what we are wanting is to create the best, rather than to have it as it was, if that makes sense. Let's pull a couple of Archangel Michael cards for us, Taurus, and let's see what happens, see what comes out. You're on the right path, so the way you're going, trust in yourself, you're in the right path. This is a great card to have to say, have confidence moving forward. You created this situation, you have the power to change it, which means you are in charge. Things are going to go the way you do because you are manifesting this. You are creating your reality, new beginnings and a fresh start. So it definitely gives me that confirmation that I needed, that something is ending and you are moving on to something bigger, better. It is a favorable outcome kind of card. That new beginnings and fresh start means that it's a favorable outcome. Things are going to go the way that you are seeing for yourself. So there we go. Thank you so much, Taurus. Please check out for part 2 for the crossing energies, and I will see you next month. We don't touch that.